Please help me welcome Omar LaTiri.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Clap your hands if you were born and raised outside of the United States. The diversity here is amazing. Now, my parents are immigrants as well, and it's pretty funny when people try to figure out, what my ethnicity is. Mi gente, ¿qué pasó? It's like, I'm not Hispanic. But the weird thing about this place is that even the diversity is diverse. I mean, I'm not even talking about demographics. I'm talking about, weather, okay? Just last week, we had sunshine followed by rain. And in March, it was followed by snow and then 70-degree weather. I mean, it's nuts. In this area, we have extremes, but not extremes to the point where it's like, it's hot, but it's not Baghdad hot. It's humid, but not New Orleans humid. It's cold, but not Moscow cold. It's just extreme enough for folks who are not from here to get uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So you have, in winter, it's really freezing, but you got folks from Europe who are going, oh, this is beach weather. And then at the same time, you have folks from South Asia going, oh my goodness, how can people survive like this? And then summer comes and Europeans just burst into flame, just poof. I had a friend from Switzerland come over in the summer, and he came over, and it was a cloudy day, and he was like, oh, okay, this is nice, like an idiot. And then the sun parted, and the light hit his melanin-deficient skin, and he simultaneously combusted and melted, just like that. You laugh, it actually happened, just right there, on the sidewalk, like Swiss white chocolate. It was terrible. He pulled himself together. He was like Deadpool. It was pretty cool. But the diversity here is a wonderful thing. Well, there are drawbacks, and let's talk about one of the drawbacks of the diversity in this area, and that is, of course, the traffic. Now, to put it into perspective, Washington, D.C., it's about 67 square miles. 700,000 residents, men, women, and children live there, but there are 3.3 million jobs in the D.C. metro area. And when I say D.C. metro area, I'm talking about Montgomery, PG, Arlington, Fairfax, and D.C., okay? 6.1 million people live there, men, women, and children, meaning that you have millions of people going in and out all around the Beltway to their 3.3 million jobs in an area that only holds around 700,000 people. Now, think about this. Think about your hometown, okay? If you're not from here, you are raised a certain way. You learn the culture. You're basically trained in how to live in a particular city, and then you move to a different place. It's different, so you adapt. Now, if everybody adapted the same way, or if they came from the same place, it would be fine, but not here. We have folks from the Midwest who signal when they change lanes, or they stop at crosswalks without murdering people, trying to get across the road. You have folks from places where it snows 4 months out of the year. And then you have folks from places where lane markings are purely decorative. You have traffic signals, just suggestions, right? You have places where you haven't seen snow at all, but at least snow is recognizable. I mean, even if you haven't been around snow, you'll see it in movies and TV. Can you imagine what it is like for somebody who comes here and has not experienced sleet? Think about that. It's like, oh, it's rain, but it's not rain. It hits your car immediately gets drunk. You can't see anything, you can't steer, okay? It's whiskey for your windshield, tequila for your tires, you have, Filipinos are coming in, it's like, oh, sus Mario Josep, malamig ang ulan. Now, see that? How many folks are from the Philippines? No one? Oh, okay. Well, as you can guess, I'm part Filipino. My mom's from the Philippines. My father is from Tunisia. Now, for those of you who don't know where Tunisia is, it is the northernmost country of Africa, in between Libya and Algeria, south of the Mediterranean from Italy. So, Africa. Vive l'Afrique, right? Yeah. Well, كلمة شوي عربي. I only speak a little bit of Arabic, so no Swahili or Isikosa. So, but because my father came from Africa and I was born here, if you actually think about it, I am exactly like Barack Obama. Now, it's fun to figure out, it's fun to see people try to figure out what my ethnicity is. And because I'm ethnically ambiguous, in this area, it automatically is assumed that I'm Hispanic. So, I've had people come up to me and just immediately start speaking Spanish. I remember working retail one time, and this guy comes up to me, and he goes, starts speaking Spanish, and I say, the only thing that I really know in Spanish, which is, lo siento, no hablo español. And he goes, why you don't learn Spanish? And I understood now why he said that. He thought I was Hispanic and I was ignoring my roots by not learning Spanish. And that's a really useful skill in this country to have, to speak Spanish. Understand, Spanish was spoken in this country way before English was spoken, almost a century. The first permanent European settlers were from Spain, right? Christopher Columbus was on a mission from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain. What are the names of the 3 ships that he used to sail to the New World? Niña, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Yay, we paid attention in grade school. So he goes, why you not learning Spanish? And I'm like, mother, why don't you learn English? And it just, this in weird, irrational rage, nationalistic rage swelled up inside of me. I was like, how dare he say this is America? Build that wall, build that wall. Now, I didn't say that, but I did say, why don't you learn English? And he says, it's too hard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, no truer statement could be made. English is one of the most difficult languages to learn. Let me put it to you this way. How hard is it to learn English? Native speakers can't speak English correctly. So for those of you who only speak English, I want you to take a look around here and appreciate the amount of effort it took for people to learn English and come here and work here. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Do not let anyone make you feel unwelcome. If you are here just for this job, or if you were born and raised here, do not let anyone tell you or make you feel like you don't belong. This facility is made to help the betterment of people all over this planet. So it's only right that the people who work here are from all over this planet. I have a bit of a confession to make. I don't do stand-up. This is the very, very first time I've ever done anything like this. My name is Omar LaTiri. You've been a wonderful crowd. Thank you very much. I'll see you around.